fellow Americans, all people worldwide. On this most auspicious day, we honor a great man, a true hero of America, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves.
However, as I see it, sadly, there is still a form of slavery here in America.
Because I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
We, of course, no longer have the physical shackles and chains, thankfully. But it is rather a mental form of slavery. And sadly, it seems as if Dr. King's dream has yet to be fully realized. While the disease of racism is all but gone from here, there are still prejudices. Not so much in hatred over the color of people's skin anymore, but more pervasively in attacks upon religion. I have said many times over about this, but today seems a perfect day to do so again. No true religion is hateful or terroristic. Those who claim to have the so-called Muslim Brotherhood are frauds, nothing more. Islam is a perfectly peaceful religion and does not have anything to do with murder any more than the KKK, who claim to be Christians, have anything to do with the actual Christian faith. I have had personal experience that I know these things from. Shortly after the 9/11 attacks, a prayer service was held in my church, composed of 3 faiths: Roman Catholics, like myself, Jews, and Muslims, actual Muslims, as all 3 of our faiths prayed together for peace. Furthermore, there are other faiths that are misunderstood, such as when many people hear the word pagan, they assume someone who abducts young children and sacrifices them in some evil ceremony. I can assure you such is not the case. That was something that had been, I suppose, during the 1600s, during the Salem witch hunts, probably assumed by others, and then Hollywood blew it up. They are just spiritual people who are very in touch with nature. It has nothing to do with any kind of human sacrifice or anything like that. And so we owe it to Dr. King, to our country, and to ourselves to cast off these shackles of hate and prejudice and stereotyping, and truly honor this great man's legacy. And then we all shall indeed be free at last. God bless America.